Sticking around for our second hour here on Studio 10 on this Tuesday, July 18th with Jen and Chelsea. Joe has the morning off. I feel like it's not a Studio 10 unless we talk about Taylor Swift, right?
That's exactly right.
Okay, well, here we go, y'all. Taylor Swift accomplishing another incredible milestone in her music career.
The singer-songwriter has more #1 albums than any other female musician.
Her fan base, every single major arena in the states, I should say, have been sold out for multiple nights. She's literally got millions and millions of followers and fans. If that goes #1, she's got 12, that's 3 more, that's 15. So that means she is under, she will beat everyone besides the Beatles
by 4.
Because Jay-Z has 14.
I'm sure that my producer knows this. How old is Taylor Swift?
I think 33.
She was right on it.
Yeah,
just like
I have
that.
a feeling that she's not done with
She
music.
is not done anytime soon.
No, and she's fabulous. I would love to go to that concert. I don't think I can afford that concert because it's not in our area now. I should say it was earlier in the year. But it's just, it really is just amazing. I was talking to our producer, Danielle. She is literally Taylor Swift's #1 fan, you guys. I kid you not. She is her #1 fan. But I told Danielle this morning, how does she top this Eras tour? Like, usually a tour like this is done towards the end of your career, right? You're like putting a bow on your music career and that's it. She is doing this in the middle, I would say, of her career. She's been singing, songwriting, and well-known since she was 15 years old. So how do you top this?
She is. I don't know what it's going to be, but she's going to top it.
And she will top this. And so it's just amazing to me.
She just
has
to do a music festival
of
just Taylor Swift. Of just multiple nights. Kind of how the Jonas Brothers were doing, like all their albums, different nights. I feel like that's what we're going to see. Is different albums every single night with her.
She's truly unstoppable. Like nothing, I feel like nothing can stop her. But she's really positive, and she seems to be a light for a lot of younger and older generations, I would say. So go Taylor.
Go Taylor.
Yeah.
Well, one neighborhood is hopping with rabbits.
What? Fort Lauderdale.
And you always had to be careful playing out in the yard because you would just fall into a hole, and there's a chance that there would just be baby rabbits in there. And so I think one summer, I think we had about 10 different baby rabbit holes all within the front yard.
I would love.
They were just everywhere.
I would love that.
Yeah,
baby rabbits.
So it's so sad not seeing them here.
Right.
But I just saw one randomly in the neighborhood a couple days ago.
And that was it?
That was it. Yeah,
you
that was
do
number
live
4.
in a busier area, so maybe that's why. But there are some rabbits, but they're not as cute as those rabbits.
Right. Those ones are cute.
Those are probably expensive rabbits if that's a rabbit breeder.
So too.
Yeah. So hopefully they'll get a home, but $20,000 to $40,000.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. Well, let's talk about Krispy Kreme. It's always a good day to do that. These donuts and candy taste dandy, and they're together for the first time ever.
That seems like way too much to me, especially for breakfast. I know that if I was to take Lace into Krispy Kreme, that would be the one that she wants.
Of course.
And it's just chocolate wrapped around a sugary donut.
Is there anything better? Like, is there anything better?
I do like the filled ones, but the lemon is my favorite. I don't know if I could do the M&M one.
Right, because it'll have a crunch to it as well. I think it would have a crunch. How do they bake it? I've got lots of questions.
Well, I think it's just how they bake other filled donuts.
Fill it?
Yeah, because they fill it last.
Okay.
They bake it, and then I think it's fluffy or airy on the inside, and then they fill it.
If you like M&Ms,
drop in all the M&Ms.
I'm sure it's only like 20 calories.
I don't know about that.
Go try that
Maybe
today.
A quarter bite.
Yeah.
Well, tourists are packing in European hotspots this summer.
So vacationers are off to Europe destinations such as Athens, Venice, Barcelona themselves.
That's why we went to Rome last year.
Yeah.
And we walked to the Vatican, stood outside of it.
You didn't
called
go in?
it good. Same with the Colosseum.
Right.
Line was almost wrapped around the entire Colosseum. Nope. No, thank you.
I think I'm
we'll
a
just look
traveler
at
like you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I'm like that too. If I get to some place that's like a touristy spot and there's a line or there's tons of people, I'll just want to see it, the outside with my own eyes, and then I'm good. And I don't need to go in.
I think that's why this November we're going to go to Switzerland. And so I think we're just going to do a rental car.
Yes.
And just do our own thing.
Yeah.
And call it good.
But you know, the cool thing about Switzerland, I've never been, but from what I hear is really a lot of people go and love the outdoors of Switzerland. You're not going indoors to a place. Of course, they've got lots of castles and stuff that I'm sure you can tour, but that's the beautiful thing about that. You will be spending most of your time outdoors.
Yep, away from...
Will it be snowing?
I like people. It's just, I don't know yet. I don't know. I'm at the very beginning stages. I know it's only a few months away.
Well,
I'm not the best at this.
Jen will go live. from
yeah,
Switzerland.
from Switzerland. Just
it may be
like a 10-hour time difference.
I know, it may be late at night.
It'll be late at night.
We're FaceTiming you.
There
for
we
sure.
go. Well, let's go ahead. Make sure you stay hydrated, take plenty of breaks, and wear some loose, light colored clothing. Now looking in just a little bit closer, very minimal cloud cover, if any, that we're seeing out there right now. Again, mostly sunny skies. That's going to continue heading later on into this afternoon. But then take a look at the heat advisories that we have in effect. Really, portions of Oklahoma, Arkansas, Louisiana, Texas, Mississippi, and also locally closer towards home. Again, even if you're left outside of this heat advisory, it's still going to be hot where you're located. You just don't quite fall into that criteria. That criteria being 105 to 110 degrees for that feels like temperature by the second half of the day. But our Mississippi counties are included in that: Washington, Mobile, Baldwin counties, and then also Escambia and Santa Rosa counties in Florida. Now, as you do take a look at the temperatures out there right now, we're warming up. 90 already in Mobile and Gulf Shores. It's 10-10 so far for this morning. It's too early to be that warm, but 89 in Pensacola, 87 in Calvert and Chatham, along with Leakesville. But the feels like temperatures already feeling like 101 at Mobile Regional, feeling like 102 in Gulf Shores, and then even Pascagoula feeling like 104. That trend only going to continue heading later on into this afternoon. Coming up, I'm going to talk more about your forecast and what you can expect for the next 7 days. All that's coming up. Chelsea.
Jen, you matched that graphic.
I know.
That was well thought
And the
out.
Barbie, too.
And the Barbie, of course. Well, come in.
Okay. See, there you go. That is a great idea, Vanessa. Getting ready for Barbie on Friday. Well, as we do take a look at conditions out there right now, things look nice across the Gulf Coast. We take a look over downtown. You can start to see some of those blue sunny skies, just a few white puffy cumulus clouds, but those temperatures, upper 80s, dew points mid 70s. And so it's feeling around 10 degrees warmer, feeling like the upper 90s. Now, timing things out on our futurecast, starting off for this morning, things are calm and quiet and really expecting it to stay that way heading into this afternoon. High pressure in place, so we start to see all of that sunshine out there. Clear, calm and quiet heading into the overnight hours. You can start to see some of those rain showers trying to make an appearance just closer towards Montgomery. Really not expecting that to push into our area, but starting off tomorrow morning, seeing plenty of sunshine to begin the day. And then by the afternoon, just a few clouds trying to make an appearance, but plenty of sunshine heading into the second half of your Wednesday. Now, do keep in mind a heat advisory is in effect. That includes our Mississippi counties, Washington, Mobile, Baldwin, plus also the Florida Panhandle. What this means, feels like temperatures getting up to 105 to 110 degrees. Make sure you take it easy. Stay hydrated heading into today. But do keep in mind the feels like temperatures all across the Gulf Coast. Easily going to be feeling like the triple digits. It's going to be steamy out there even by the time we make it later on into this evening. Feeling closer towards 100 degrees by 8 o'clock. Now, in case you're going to be heading on down towards the coast, it looks beautiful out there. The Rip Curl risk low today, tomorrow, plus also Thursday. That surf height just around 1 foot. But coming up in just a little bit, I'm going to talk more about your forecast, checking in on the tropics, what you can expect for the weekend, and your 7-day outlook. All of that's coming up soon. Chelsea. Well, welcome back in for Studio 10. I'm upset our Joe Emer is missing out on this one because the nation's top credit scoring company is literally kicking off a unique campaign to improve the financial education of consumers. Joining us today is FICO CMO Nikhil Bahil. With FICO is teaming up with the world famous Chelsea Football Club during Chelsea's summer tour through the U.S. to promote financial education. Thank you so much for joining us this morning, Nikhil.
Jennifer, thank you for having me.
Well, starting off first, why are FICO and Chelsea teaming up?
Jennifer, FICO has long been committed to driving financial inclusion across the U.S. And what underpins that is financial education and financial literacy. And this is a wonderful opportunity for us to partner up with, a world-renowned, one of the best soccer clubs in the world, like Chelsea Football Club. They're in the U.S. this summer. They're playing 5 games in 5 different cities. And it gives us an opportunity to do something about a real problem that we have. 1 in 5 teenagers tell us that they lack basic financial skills. And about 75% of young adults tell us that they lack basic confidence and understanding of personal finance. And this gives us an opportunity to go into communities, to go into cities and run financial education workshops to do something about this.
It truly is such an important topic, and you briefly mentioned it there, but why is financial literacy so important?
we want young adults and teenagers to